prison.
G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe.
Was more important than food.
That HISS tank. That damn HISS tank.
It was more important. I'm serious. It was more.
G.I. Joe.
Having some
Joes.
was more important than drinking water, man. I like
That HISS tank. You know, I came into 2023 with just positive vibes. Everything's been going really, really well. And I was like, you know what's going to really kick it off? Around fall, when that HISS tank hits my door. Oh man, I was like, I kept going into forums over the course of the year, and people were like, it's coming in August, it's coming in August. And other people were like, oh, it's coming in September, it's coming in September, late September, watch out for late September. Then they were like early October. And I kept getting strung along. And then at the G.I. Joe fan event, or what is it, PulseCon, or whatever the hell they did it at, your girl Emily was like, oh, you'll get your HISS tank before the end of the year. It's like, okay, I see you. I see you. You holding on to my money for a year in an investment account, an index fund. You're earning interest on my money. You can't even manage to fulfill your obligation on time. I got it in December. I was so mad. And you know what's funny? I was ready to rip this thing up. I was like, yo, anything I find wrong with this thing, I'm putting this thing on blast. I'm going to tear this thing up. I'm going to destroy this freaking HISS tank, and I'm probably just going to send it back. I'm not even going to send it back with the figures and be like, the figures never came in a box. Go F yourself. I swear I was going to be so mad at Hasbro. And the FedEx man rang my doorbell. I happened to be home that day. I opened the door. He hands me the box. I open up the box, and crap. I actually like it. I actually like it a lot. Oh my goodness, I actually really like this thing. Oh man. But yeah, let's talk about the let's talk about the negatives. I gotta get the negatives out the way immediately, because there aren't that many negatives. Okay, number one, I think these are just gripes. Really, they're not even really negatives on the thing. I just gripes. Number one, I think it should have been taller. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the height, because I have it on a shelf right now next to my Serpentor, and he's on the air chariot, and his head is either right at the canopy or right above the canopy. So I feel like it should have been taller. Another thing, it's just plain black plastic for the most part. I feel like there should have been more paint apps, way more paint. Like there should have been a matte finish or something like that to sort of make this thing pop more than it already does. And that's about it. those are my big gripes. Maybe wider. Maybe it should have been a little bit wider for the price, and maybe it should have been, maybe some sound effects or something, a soundboard rather than just a light board. These are my gripes for the price, because my son has a tank of similar size. It's like a monster truck tank thing. It's similar. It's not the exact same size, but it's similar in size, and it has lights, it has sounds, it's remote control, and I think I only paid $85 for that. So just throwing that out there. So on to the positives, because there's a lot of positives. Number one, out the gate, I like the packaging. Yes, I thought they packaged it well. I think it came very safely packaged. Like when I opened up the first box, to get to the second box, to get to the actual box. There was a lot of padding. There was a lot of, they had the little guards on the corners. Like, they really packaged this well. Number 2, the box art actually looks a lot better than I thought it would. Like, when they first showed the pictures of the box art to all the backers, I was like, I don't care. I don't care. And then I got it, and the box art is pretty freaking solid. I want to the treads moving. The treads moving, actually, they move smoother than a lot of the remote control cars I've seen as of late. Like, granted, it's not remote control, but the treads are really smooth. The treads, they flow very, very well. I got to give it to them. The lights are great. Like, that little when you first turn the lights on and it has that little hesitation as it looks like it's warming up like a car. Oh man, they nailed that. Other gripe. It was more gripe, just one little gripe. The screw to get to the battery chamber, I had to actually use my power drill to get to. Like, I can torque pretty much anything. I can unscrew pretty much anything. That screw was even too tight for me, and just using my hands, I basically almost stripped the thing down. So I had to go get my my electronic drill, my super drill, and go just like get it one quick tap, beep, and it was out. It was good. But man, I was like, damn, I got some torque on that. Oh, by the way, please excuse the photos. I had to do this in my weight room because I had no place else to put this thing that had enough room and enough of an angle where I could actually like get the pictures in at one point or another. So please excuse that. But yeah, another thing is like the missile chamber. So everybody's talking about the missile holders, how the missiles just kind of fall out with, just a flick of a wrist or you sneeze on it or whatever. I have the opposite problem. Mine don't come out at all. Mine, I have to really put a little bit of extra work into them coming out. Like, they do not want to come out, man. Them bad boys just want to stay there for life. So I don't know, maybe I got that batch where the mold didn't degrade on them. Like, I don't know, but yeah, this was crazy. Another thing that I like about it is just that red canopy. Oh man, that canopy cover. Oh my goodness. It is the paint, the clear plastic. It looks like glass. It looks like a bulletproof glass, like you would just have over the front of a tank. Like, it's just great. Great. The guns on the big cannons and the guns on the back, just great, just really good. I also like the inside, the interior, just overall, just great all around, great. And like I said, I feel like it should have been a little bit bigger, because okay, I compared it to, I took one of my Titan Transformers and I put it next to it. I even put it next to it in a box, like the box. I measured the boxes together. And honestly, the boxes are pretty similar. And then I weighed them, and the Black Zara comes out about 6 pounds, right? Because I wanted to see how much plastic is actually getting used. So the HISS tank came in at about 4 pounds ish, 4.5, something like that, somewhere between 4 and 4.5, depending on the scale I used. Now for the figures. Okay, yeah, they're really well done. I like the paint, I like the sculpts on both the tacticians and the gunners. Like, they're just, it's just well done. The posing, of course, your regular G.I. Joe fare, but they just work. The color schemes work with the tank. I mean, granted, when the voting came out originally, I was like, yo, vote for the purple and gray and vote for all this other stuff. But now, now, I'm like, now that I'm looking at it, the color scheme that I was voted on for the Rod Rudek version really worked well. It did. It goes with this perfectly. It goes with this HISS tank perfectly. I take back my vote. If I can, like certain people about certain presidents probably want to take back their vote the same way I want to take back my vote. Anyway, yeah, just overall, like I said, this is an amazing package. I'm very happy with the end result. Do I have my little mini gripes? Sure. Do I think there was things they could have done to improve this? Definitely. But overall, this is a great addition to my collection. It's my first Haslab, and I'm very happy with the end result. Very happy. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know, did you get this? If you did get it, are you satisfied with it? Did you pass? Why did you pass on this? Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, make sure you hit that like button. Help us beat that old algorithm up. And make sure you subscribe. And make sure you check out the community tab. That's where I post any deals on figs, any pre-orders, or any restocks that I come across while browsing the World Wide Web. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Also in the description is my Amazon affiliate link. All you have to do is pretty easy, it's pretty simple, pretty awesome. All you have to do is click on the link, go on Amazon, and buy away. And Amazon will pay me a small commission for everything you purchase. It's a great way to support the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. But yeah, with that, be safe, be good. And it's the Drunken Prime, cracking open another beer and signing off.